B96.5 DJ Q, Core DJ Shadyville in my studio. Real hot, always exclusive. You know how it goes down. I got my girl Kalenna. If you don't know, but you should know, Diddy Dirty Money. And she's got a long history. She's been in the game for a minute. But for those that may only know her from that, we're going to talk about what she's got going down. Kalenna, what's up?
Yo, man, I'm chilling. I'm here in Kentucky, man. I haven't got the Indies yet. I've been here like twice before, and I haven't talked to you. So I'm chilling right now. With you, what's up?
I'm good. I'm glad to see you here in the city.
Yeah, man.
I seen the new video on World Star that you got with my man B Sim.
Put it in a bag.
Yeah, serious record right there.
That was crazy. I'm glad you've seen that video, and I hope that you liked it, because it was like something that we did when we were in Switzerland. We were in Montreux, Switzerland, and you know, we were just like had some downtime. We was like, why not? We should just shoot a video, and we did it in one of the oldest temples in Montreux, Switzerland. By the way, I said Montreux, Switzerland. We have passports, you know what I'm saying, and we're going worldwide. So me and B Sim just decided, like, you know, instead of eating lunch with everybody else, we wanted to shoot a video with Eve Rivera, who is now like doing some really big stuff. So we were excited, man. It's crazy.
I love the video, the makeup, the outfits. I mean, it was a real good look. So shouts out to your videographer on that joint.
I appreciate that, Eve Rivera.
Yes, sir. Yes, I didn't want to mess up the name.
No, it's all good.
You know what I mean?
In New York too, man. I see you repping a New York hat, which is what it is.
Yeah, man, I love New York. You know, grew up on a lot of New York culture. And Kentucky, of course. You know, pal, she got me. So Kentucky, y'all know I love you. I ain't even gotta say that.
Nah,
you know what I mean? But
I know you gotta love.
On the serious side, like, explain your history as a writer, because you wrote for a lot of major artists in the game. And how did you go from writing to meeting Diddy?
Yeah, you know what? I have written for a lot of artists in the game. You know, I've written for Aretha Franklin and Fantasia, Slim Thug. I've written for 3 6 Mafia, Pussycat Dolls. I mean, Christina Aguilera, Sierra, Christina Milian. The list goes on. Dirty Money. I wrote a lot of that album. And, you know, being a writer, I think, makes you stronger business-wise in this industry. It makes you stronger to be an artist. And just in that hustle and grind, Puff appreciated it. And I think he really needed me for the last train to Paris. He was like, yo, I need somebody with insight and somebody that's in touch with God and somebody that's in touch with themselves.
Wow.
And I'm afraid of that. And so being a writer, I think, helped me do that, and you know, helped me connect with Puff on the level where he was trying to get to. You know, he was trying to escape, just like I'm just the hip-hop mogul, but I have emotions as well. And so being able to find somebody that understood me on a male aspect and vice versa was dope. It was exciting to be able to be a writer, introduced to the artist frontier as elaborate as it was. You know, you can't get it more elaborate than with Puff Daddy himself.
Now, like, writing songs and being in Daddy's house studios, like, is it real difficult, or do you feel pressure when you're not in your home element as far as writing and producing music, or did you feel like a vibe? Like, did Biggie's presence just come over you and you just banged out Angels? It was like, oh, I got this.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that you know, me, Biggie, Puff, Missy Elliott, Michael Jackson, and I know that's a lot to say, but I feel like we're built from the same cloth, just from spiritualism wise, you know what I'm saying? And so it was very interesting to be writing in Daddy's house, because I felt like that's exactly where I belong. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I felt like that's exactly where I needed to be. And so, you know, with being able to write my feelings down and having somebody like Puff understand it and being in the same room that Biggie was in, I mean, that says a lot within itself. You know, if I don't care what haters or anybody has to say.
Did you feel any chills in the studio?
Of course.
I get chills sometimes when I'm in places like, I was actually in, you know, Bed-Stuy, and I was on Biggie's block, and I actually caught chills, like, just being like, man, this is Biggie's neighborhood, like, just seeing it and not being from there, and just being like, man, Biggie walked these streets right here. So that has to be like a feeling that you can't capture and explain to people. You just have to be there.
I'm gonna say this: being a child, I was a military brat and I traveled, so you know, being in new places never, you know, I'm not scared of that, you know, and I appreciate that and I welcome it, because that's how I've always learned. But I'm gonna tell you something: being around people that do what you do and they see the world for what it is, is that's crazy. Like I still like sometimes pinch myself thinking like, wow, I have records with Rodney Jerkins, and you know what I'm saying, like I did it. Like I was that kid, you know, outside of the window and dreaming and wishing that I could be, you know, sitting next to Puff, or wishing I could be friends with Jay-Z, or wishing I could, you know, say hello to Beyonce. And I did all of those things, you know, and it's like job well done, and still so much more to do. It's just like, yo, it's crazy. And it just shows you that it proves that when you have a dream and you work hard, you can touch it, you can smell it, you can see it, you can feel it, and it's all worth fighting for.